unashamed socialist that was born in Uganda looks increasingly likely to become the New York's first Muslim mayor. Voting underway, and polls, of course, could be wrong, but going into this election, Zohran Mamdani was well ahead of rivals. The former Democrat governor, Andrew Cuomo, who was running as an independent and had the backing of the US President Donald Trump, was the closest to Mamdani. Trump has threatened to arrest and deport Mamdani if he wins and to cut federal funding to the city. Well, let's cross now live over to Sarah Anderson in New York to find out a bit more. Sarah, how are things looking now? I mean, Mamdani still expected to win. What do you think is clinching it for him?
Yeah, Zohran Mamdani is clearly the front runner in this race. Polls have been wrong before, but so far they show him holding a double-digit lead over Andrew Cuomo. And there are many reasons why Mamdani could actually win. First, it's about youth and energy. He is just 34 and he represents a new face for the Democratic Party, one that is calling for change and one that is ready to push back against Trump. Second, Mamdani has mastered the new rules of campaigning. His team is young, tech-savvy, and uses social media to reach voters directly. And he has shown himself to be close to the people as well. We've seen him playing soccer in Brooklyn, dancing with seniors, or cheering the Knicks at a basketball game. And these moments make him relatable and visible in ways that resonates with everyday New Yorkers. And third, he's running on a bold and progressive agenda, and he is addressing one issue that really matters to a lot of people in New York right now, which is the rising cost of living. So his proposals include free childcare, rent freezes, city-run grocery stores, and higher taxes on the wealthy. So these are ambitious ideas. Some actually questions whether they're feasible, but they send a clear, radical message, one that calls for a change and one that makes him stand out.
Stand out and garnering so much support there, Sarah. However, he did not get the support of the US President Donald Trump, and indeed the election in New York and indeed elsewhere, other elections across the United States this Tuesday, seen as somewhat as a litmus test for Donald Trump.
Yes, another election that is closely watched here in the US is the one in New Jersey. And that's because New Jersey is one of the only two states holding an off-cycle governor's race this year. So the election is being watched as an early preview of the 2026 midterms. The issues here are the same ones driving debates across the country. It is affordability, it is crime, and it is immigration. On the Democratic ticket, Mikey Sherrill, she is a US Congresswoman and former Navy helicopter pilot. She says that her top priority is making New Jersey more affordable for working families. And on the other side, on the Republican side, you have Jack Ciattarelli, who is a businessman. He is making his third run for governor, and he is focusing on cutting taxes and public safety. And a sign perhaps of how important this race is the fact that Barack Obama campaigned in person with Mickey Sherrill over the weekend, while President Trump has officially endorsed Ciattarelli. So this isn't just about who is going to lead New Jersey. This race is being seen as a national barometer for which party may have the edge heading into the midterms. And it is also going to be watched as a sign of how things are actually going for Trump, especially since data shows that Trump right now is widely unpopular. His approval rating has fallen to one of its lowest points, with only 37% of Americans saying they approve of his performance as president.
Sarah Anderson in New York, thank you very much indeed.